Well, buddy, Quad 9's here, and I got a hold of my box from Oath of the Gatewatch. I could have got one, of course, the day it came out, but a friend of mine is a judge, I mentioned before, and, you know, I just try and get from him when I can, mostly to help him out, but also because it winds up being cheaper, and also my LGS has really been pissing me off lately. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, hoping for expeditions, of course. You know, not going to be upset if we don't get one. I would like to get some sweet cards. Definitely want Nissa. You know, the new Kozilek's okay. So anyway, let's get into some packs. We're just going to go, you know, rare, and if there's a full, of course, we'll check that out. So, got, right off the bat, got a Needle Spires. Cool cards. Going to see play, of course. It finishes out the Creature Land or Man Land cycle in this set from all the way back in Rise. Or World Wake actually. Was it World Wake? The original's in a card block, anyway. Oh, we got a full. Sweet. We got Inverter of Truth, which is the first mythic. It's not my favorite mythic, but it's an interesting card. Very interesting card. And full Umara Tangler. Of course, the full art lands in this set as well. You know, they're technically the Battle for Zendikar lands. Super cool. Love this in the gate art. Would love to open up a full copy, but, you know, whatever. And we got a Fall of the Titans. The flavor on this is real. Really like it. I'm trying to do these pretty fast, you know. The sets haven't been out real long, but at the same time, ooh, there's a shiny, and Stonehaven Outfitter. Equip creature, draw a card. Seems good. And, well, that was quick. Real quick. So let's check it out. It's pretty good. I don't see... I've had some before that were not really good shape. Had a lot of markings on the side and stuff. But this one's pretty good. I mean, a couple very, very tiny flecks, but nothing, I think, that would deter anybody from wanting to play it. So we're going to put it right there. That was quick. What was that? 4 packs in? 4 packs in, got Expedition. So, yeah. So, my friend's going to not like me because he sold me a couple boxes of Battle for Zendikar in which I opened Expeditions. Oh, there's a waste. And he didn't open up any out of like 5 boxes. Got Bearer of Silence. Got all these Devoid Eldrazi. Uh-oh. Got another one. Birthing Hulk, which is a full uncommon. Yeah, all these Eldrazi are just making Modern really crazy. Just saying. Really crazy Modern format right now. Anything that's black and or colorless can just be cast so quickly in Modern with Ivugan and Eldrazi Temple, Urborg. Another waste. Good. And Eily, Eternal Pilgrim. Gonna probably get around to building that black-white cleric deck at some point. And we got a focus, an Endbringer. Love this card for EDH. Get to, you know, get to draw cards like everybody's turn, or deal damage, or say this thing can't attack or block every turn. It's gonna be a real political card and just good card advantage. You just gotta have the colorless sources, which, you know, hopefully I'll have. There we go. Nissa. Voices in the card. That was the other big card I wanted. Really want to try it out in Cube. I think it's going to be good enough. Of course, the 3-drop Planeswalkers have traditionally been pretty good, not counting the flip ones from Origins. But I mean, you got Liliana, you got the original Jace, even the Johnny Call the Pride. It isn't great, but it's pretty strong for 3 mana still. In the deck that wants it, it's pretty good. Of course, there was the 2-mana Planeswalker and Tib, but we're not going to talk about him. Oh, by the way, Reflector Mage. So we got Vile Redeemer. Once again, another really good Eldrazi. So they don't want the field to be incredibly long. So just trying to go to the sauce. Ooh, Oath of Nissa. That counts. So we got Nissa and Oath of Nissa. But you can't see it. It's just off camera. If I can, without tearing everything up. Got a sorting tray there. So got a bunch of cards I've been trying to go through, and that's really going to help me out. So looking forward to sorting this box after I'm done opening it, and just have it, sorted right off the bat. Got Oath of Gideon, back-to-back oaths, so that's a thing. Gideon's not bad in a Super Friends deck, of course, and at worst, it's 3 mana, sorcery speed, like raise the alarm. So, it's definitely playable in limited even. Granted, you're most likely not going to have, we got Oath of Jace. You're not going to have a Planeswalker in your limited deck, but you never know. This one's good. Draw 3, discard 2, and then get into Scry if you have Planeswalkers. So once again, it's fairly good just regularly. 3 mana at sorcery speed is like one of the researches, one of the blue cards that draws cards, but instead of doing, it usually has an alternate cost, like discard a land or an artifact that you just have to discard too. General Tazri, she's gonna be a 5-color ally general, so yeah, not gonna be a lot of call for that, but the people that want it, that's your card. Oh, we're on the second row, by the way. I guess I'll just get the whole row out and make it easier to get to. So the first row was very, very good to me. Got Planeswalker, another Mythic, and an Expedition. Full Immolating Glare, sweet. And Deep Fathom Skulker. I think that's one of the intro pack rares, so not great, but on the next pack. They can't all be mythics, because then they wouldn't be very mythic, would they? Oh, there's a full. What we got? Full Zada's Commando. First strike with the tap cohort ability, and Corrupted Crossroads, which is Mana Confluence for Eldrazi. This card sees play already in the Prowess deck. Pretty cool. Probably going to see play in Modern and Infect. It's kind of like Distortion Strike without the rebound, but it does draw a card, so not bad. Sylvan Advocate. Gonna try this out in Cube. It's at worst a 2/3 for 2 with Vigilance, so good. In late game, it just gets huge, and if you have any man lands or had an Awakened spell, just makes them bigger. So bigger is better most of the time when we're talking about creatures. Oop. Okay, full Thought Knot Seer. So yeah, that's going up here with the Expedition because that's just sweet. And a Reality Smasher, which, Trample Haste 5/5 probably goes in the new Eldrazi deck as well. But yeah, full Thought Knot Seer. That's the thing. I do love the new zombie art, by the way. Those going in Sidisi, even though I know they're for the Vampire Knolls or whatever. Stoneforge Masterwork is the rare. Haven't seen it do anything yet, but it's an interesting card. Getting +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. So, could be really good in Elves. Just saying. Maybe Modern Elves, because, Legacy's a pretty tight list. But Dread Defiler. Yet another rare Eldrazi that does pretty cool things. God, could be really, maybe exile something big. That could be nasty. Play that with, Appetite for Brains? Because it has to be at least 4 to exile it. So exile somebody like Karn out of Tron or Ugin and just, and activate that. And, dumb them for 7 or 8. So, ooh, Hissing Quagmire. I really like this one, the black-green one. Having Death Touch makes it pretty playable. The blue-red one may actually be my favorite. Of course, I do lean more towards playing Izzet decks and such, especially in Cube. But, yeah, I like being able to switch the power and toughness. It's pretty good stuff. And Sifter of Skulls, excuse me. Yeah, another Eldrazi rare does things. So normally I'd read them all, but I want to get through this fairly quickly. And Eldrazi Obligator, it's kind of, act of treason on a dude. You just have to pay 2 extra mana, but pretty good card. One has to be colorless, but it itself has haste, so it's 3 power getting in there. If you're taking the only blocker, you're going to hit them with that as well. So, pretty interesting. Deceiver Reform. I opened up a full of this the other day. It should be cool in EDH. So, it's one of the ones that's not going to see play in Modern, but probably see play in EDH because, big swingy things you can do with the top of your deck. Especially with like all the green tutors, like Worldly Tutor, for example. Ooh, shiny natural state. There's some pretty sweet fulls I've got so far. Very playable ones, like, well, those, of course. And Oath of Chandra. So that's all the oaths. Got all of them. That's all I need. Don't need any more. No more oaths, please. I mean, I'd take another Oath of Nissa, but I don't really need it. Okay. The last stack. I'm going to save that pack for last because I pulled it out without meaning to, so it's going on the bottom. What are the odds of a 2 expedition box? Let's get greedy because, well, why not? I just settle for, I don't know, anything cool. Box has already well outperformed expectations. Seagate Wreckage. Love this card. Love it. Things. Also, the reason I like opening it like this, it kind of surprises me later when I go back through the uncommons and get a little extra value. Sorry for not showing them. If you really want me to show them next time, I will. Just comment down below. Mirror Pool, another mythic, does broken things, copying spells and or creatures. You have to sack it, but I mean, you're getting the best creature that you control. You're getting a copy of it, or you're copying just the best spell that you have in your deck, probably. Oh, Zendikar Resurgent. Once again, really cool in EDH. It's like a not doubling season. It's like mana reflection. Plus, whenever you cast a creature spell, you draw a card. So, yeah. I hear green likes big mana and playing creatures. So, that is the thing. Zombie token. Oh, keep one, too. Overwhelming Denial. Pretty much if you play a spell and they try and counter it, this is just counter spell. So, can't be countered. Good stuff. Unless, of course, they're counter-fluxing once you play it, and then it's, sad. Oh, shiny, shiny. What do we got? Full Oath of Jace. If I build that Super Friends deck, that's going in there. That's 2 full rares and a Forbidden Orchard. That's awesome. Dimensional Infiltrator. So Flash Flying 2-1 for 2. Yeah, sign me up. I kind of overlooked it when we did the set review on what's in the box, but I think that's not a bad card. You know, it's just the Flash 2-1 flyer for 2 with some amount of upside. So, regular Thought-Knot Seer. It's not shiny, but it still exiles things, and still 4/4 for usually 2 mana in Modern is what it's going to be. The card's going to be real, I do believe. Drana's Chosen. Womp womp. Could be cool. I doubt it, though. Honestly, all the cohort cards are pretty lackluster, unless I'm just forgetting one, but all the ones I saw were not great. Ancient Crab. It's no Hedron Crab, but it's ancient, so a little bigger. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to put this in a box. I should put this in a deck. The Super Friends deck. Call the Gatewatch. Card's going to be so good. It's a Planeswalker Tutor for 3 mana. So, yeah. All the full rares. It's a crazy box. And Matter Shaper. Really like that card, even for Cube. Being able to, when it dies, being able to bring back a permanent card that's 3 or less seems good. Or put it into your hand if it's not a permanent, but you get my idea. 3 or less, you get to put it in play or put it in your hand. Sifter of Skulls. Sorry about the focus there for a second. Just moving a little too much. Down to 3 packs. Box has been really good. Really happy with it. Forbidden Orchard. Not my favorite expedition, of course, as far as like one I would use, but the art is really sick. I like a lot of them are. So, another Call of the Gatewatch. Like I said, these you just want to get these, trade for them for other standard stuff if you can. Just put them in a box and forget about them. And in a couple of years, you'll have a big box of money because it's a Planeswalker Tutor. Unless they just print something very similar to it in an upcoming set, that card's going to be good. because they just print more Planeswalkers every year. Oh, that's a full. That's a full. Is it full basic? I think it is. It's a full basic mountain. Sweet. And a Goblin Dark Dwellers. People talking about playing that in Modern Jund. It does cost 5 mana, but you know, the free flashback of just about anything in that deck, probably worth it. This is that last pack, the one I put on the bottom. So, see what we can do here. Last one. Sphinx of the Final Word. Another mythic. So, yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, here's our stack of fairly unimpressive things, but kind of cool still. Had some fulls, full basic, always good. Umara Entangler, Birthing Hulk, Zada Commando, Immolating Glare, and Natural State, which probably should say some play. Pretty cool rares. Call the Gatewatch, Overwhelming Denial, Goblin Dark Dweller, Sylvan Advocate, all of the Oaths. Endbringer, should be an EDH, Deceiver Form. 2 of the creature lands, Needle Spires and Hissing Quagmire. These are really good rares. Thought Not Seer, onto the Mythics, General Tazri, Inverted of Truth, Sphinx of the Final Word, Mirror Pool, Nissa, Planeswalker. Then we got some cool fools. Call the Gatewatch, Oath of Jace, Thought Not Seer, and in one of the first packs we opened a Forbidden Orchard Expedition. So, yay. Thanks for watching. Check out the channel for more opening videos. Gonna have some more deck tech soon. I've been pushed back on the tribal EDH videos, but those will be coming up soon too. Thanks for watching.